judge at the casino who does business with this company. I will be imputing their character. And I don't want to impugn.
Shalom, how y'all feeling, man?
This story is from casino.org. In a statement on Tuesday morning,
Shalom, what y'all on?
Gaming said that a report was commissioned by Playtech Software, who's its competitor. They said that the company paid Israeli firm Black Cube, and I looked up Israeli firm Black Cube. They're
What y'all on?
Speaking of Cooper Flag, we just got breaking news. He is expected to start at point guard later tonight. I don't like that. That's too cute. That's too cute.
Well, you didn't like it when Jason started Giannis at point guard. How'd that work out?
I did. And my least favorite of all time was when PJ Carlissimo played Kevin Durant as his two guard. That was the most offensive.
Shalom, how y'all feeling, man?
You have a guy in there first.
I ain't finna say too much, man. Y'all know what time it is, what time it's not. How y'all feel about first day of NBA yesterday? I'm not going over the games on here. I'm gonna go over the games on my TikTok in like 20 minutes. So 20 minutes, I'm gonna go over the games on TikTok. So the TikTok on my story, my TikTok is Legal Licks with 2 S's on there. I'm gonna go over all 12 of the games, some props I like, game picks, all that type of shit. I'm gonna do it every Wednesday. I'm gonna do that on TikTok though. So you gotta go on TikTok if you want to actually get my opinion on the stuff. But I will talk about what happened yesterday. What y'all think about the new look Houston Rockets? Sengun went nuts yesterday. Yeah. What y'all think about yesterday, man? Luka went off, of course. Yeah. Luka was a lot yesterday, man. Shea, he woke up in the fourth in overtime. Chet, man, if Chet can take that next step, it's going to be crazy watching the Thunder with J-Dub get back and everything. I do feel like that's going to be pretty amazing to watch. Mikey, my dog, I think that's going to be pretty amazing to watch Chet actually develop. He has supreme confidence right now, so that's interesting. I think the Rockets are a championship contender. It showed yesterday that they do have to go get a guard, though. When Reed Shepherd was in down the stretch of the games, that motherfucker just had the ball and just looked like lost with the ball, and he could not guard nobody. I could go get a bucket on Reed Shepherd right now. I literally can go get a bucket on Reed Shepherd, I think, with a tormentus and everything. OKC saw Reed Shepherd on the floor, and they went right at him every fucking time. Like, he was a fucking cone. So I definitely think that Houston has to go get a guard. My suggestions are maybe get Malcolm Brogdon out of retirement, Drew Holiday. I would go get Kendrick Nunn, man, from Pantalones. It don't cost that much to buy K Nunn out. Buy K Nunn out from Pantalones. Go get Kendrick Nunn. I like it. Fuck it. Go get Taylor. Taylor can't shoot the ball, but I mean he could shoot better than I feel like Taylor would be solid in Houston, honestly. With the rest of the shit that's around him. They gotta go get a guard, man. No, they don't go get a guard, they not gonna be shit. I'll take Javon fucking Carter. Like, you just need anybody that could just play solid point guard for you, bring the ball up. Just need anybody that's just a solid person that's just not gonna turn the ball over and they can play some defense when Thompson is out. That Van Fleet injury really hurt them. I really hate that Van Fleet got hurt, because that Houston team would have been really fucking scary with Van Fleet out there as well. For the Lakers, DeAndre Ayton, man, bro, this is his last run at this shit. If you can't get it right this year with Luka Doncic and LeBron James, my nigga, it's like you ain't shit. You ain't fucking shit if you can't get it right this year. Like, come on, bro. Like, what is you doing out there? DeAndre Ayton, man. He got to play better basketball. If that's the case, you may as well just play Jackson Hayes at the fucking 5, because Jackson Hayes at least going to run the floor, rebound, and catch lobs. That motherfucker Ayton, soft as hell. But yeah, though. Tonight we got 12 games. I'm very excited. I got some props I love. The lines are all pretty close. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny seeing it. Like the Bulls line, the Timberwolves line. That Boston line is funny to me too. It's a lot of good action today, though. But yeah, man, Aiden plays like a fucking bitch. I like Marcus Smart over there. Rui didn't have his best game yesterday. I expect more from Rui. I would definitely look at Rui over his next game. Rui's going to have a much better game than he did the other day. But what y'all think about Golden State? How do Golden State look? Can Golden State make a championship run this year? What y'all think about that? Golden State look pretty good. I like the attacking Jimmy. I definitely like the attacking Jimmy Butler. I like Kuminga coming into his own. I love that they started Kuminga. I definitely love that they started Kuminga yesterday. I like him in the starting lineup. I like the small ball lineup. Then Al Horford coming off the bench. I actually like that a lot. Will it work against every team? No. Yeah, the rookie was balling. Oh, Will Richard. Yeah, Will Richard got game, man. Jimmy too inconsistent. I don't think Jimmy inconsistent, bro. I just don't think he gonna put up 30 every night. But I feel like he play defense every night. He make the right decisions every night. He gonna score 15 points a night because there's gonna be some nights where it's not needed for him to score 30. I feel like Jimmy is a pretty consistent player. I wouldn't say Jimmy is inconsistent. I don't really agree with that statement. But yeah, I do think the Warriors are gonna be one of those teams. Is Kuminga gonna shoot like that every night? Kuminga is a real hooper. So Kuminga is a real hooper. Yeah, you can ask me questions like that. I'm gonna talk about tonight's games and picks and shit on TikTok. But yeah, my top 3 out west. I go Oklahoma City. I go Houston. And I say Denver. Maybe Warriors get in there, but I have to do a top 4. I say Denver, OKC, Houston. Denver, OKC, Houston, and what's the last one I just said? Denver, OKC, Houston, and maybe Golden State will be my 4th. Those are the ones I think are the best teams out there tonight. If you ask me a question about what's going to happen tonight, it's not the time for that, brother. Sorry. You could just go whatever you think. But yeah, though. So Dallas, once they healthy, when Dallas gets healthy, there's a lot of good teams in the West. Yeah, the Clippers is one of those teams too. I just feel like, I don't know, that Clippers team is good as well. I like Denver, OKC, Houston the most. Those are my top 3. I feel like all of those can win the championship. Dallas, when they healthy, if they get Kyrie Irving healthy, remember, I don't know how long y'all been following me for, but as soon as they got Anthony Davis, that night, I said the Dallas Mavericks were the favorites to win the championship if they stay healthy. That still stands true. It stands even more true now with Cooper Flag. The Dallas Mavericks, if they get healthy and Kyrie Irving comes back healthy, they are the best team in the NBA and the toughest matchup in the NBA because they have a coach as well that's going to put the players that they have in the right situations to be successful. And Jason Kidd being a point guard, he understands how to put players in the best situation for themselves. People don't understand this about basketball, man. The key to basketball is looking at your roster and putting everybody in their most comfortable situation. That's what OKC did really well last year. They made Dort a defender and a three-point shooter in the corner. They let Shea handle the ball. They let J-Dub handle the ball, score the ball at times when he needed to. Those role players, Cason Wallace, Isaiah Joe, all those guys, they played their role. You make everybody a star in their role, and that's how you make a good team. When you got different egos and everybody trying to be Superman, all that shit don't usually work out. That's why these last couple super teams have not been working. The first super team, the Heat, worked. You know what I'm saying? The Warriors worked. But everybody on those teams, they were stars in their role. That Warriors team, everybody was stars in their role. Even though they was all superstars. Steph was a superstar. Clay was a superstar. Draymond was a quote-unquote superstar. KD was the man. But everybody knew when they needed that real bucket, they go to KD. That's what it was. Yeah. So I think it's going to be a great year. Some good games tonight. We're going to get to see the Eastern Conference tonight. We saw all Western Conference last night. I'm interested to see a lot of the teams that made some moves in the in the East. It's going to be really good, man. It's going to be a good year. But that's enough about yesterday. Enough about all that shit. We're gonna get into the games on TikTok. My TikTok is Legal Licks with 2 S's. We're gonna get into tonight's games. It's 12 games. It's a lot of good props. Wednesdays are days for props. When it's these 12 game slates, 10 game slates, just bet the props, y'all. I mean, that's where the money gonna be. You'll be able to put a lot of props together, and yeah, there we go. Top 3 teams in the East. I'm gonna go Orlando Magic. This is not in order. Orlando Magic, New York Knicks. I'm forgetting somebody. Orlando, New York, and Atlanta, dark horse. I'm gonna go 4 teams in the East. Atlanta, Orlando, New York, and Cleveland. Cleveland Cavaliers. Those would be my 4 in the East Conference. Those would be my 4. I can't do 3. Those are 4. Cleveland. Yeah, great. Yeah, Uno Man Band. Great market value out here for these props on established teams that they know their rotations for sure. Mozzie, yeah, New York is going to be really good, man. New York is going to be a really good team. Mike Brown over there. They say they want to run, so New York going to be running up and down the floor. High-paced game. They got it a little bit deeper now. They got Clarkson over there. They got a little better bench. It's gonna be real interesting. They got Yabusele over there. The Bucks with adding Turner. I like Miles Turner over there. I feel like he's a little bit tougher than Brook Lopez, a little bit better than Brook Lopez at this point in his career. Brook Lopez was solid for them though. I feel like it's kind of the same person, but Miles Turner is a slight upgrade. I like Miles Turner mid-range a little bit better than Brooks midi. I like that stop and pop at the midi. I like Miles Turner. I would say it's shot blocker, but we know. I mean, on the lowest of keys, Brook be leading the league in shot blocking down there every year, close to it. Well, Wemby here now, but before that, yeah, I think it's gonna be real interesting this year. It's gonna be a great season. I feel like the NBA also last night watching the game, they are letting the game play instead of just calling foul a lot. They letting these teams play physical defense. It just looks like the NBA on NBC just looked like. It gave me an old school feel to the game yesterday. I love that. I think that they're gonna let teams play. The refs have been told to play the regular season like the playoffs. That's how they've been told to call the game, I feel. And it was I saw it yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna stay watch the games. I was gonna go to the Bulls game today, but I'd rather stay in and watch all the games. I got League Pass. I got 4 different screens, so that's going to be the vibe instead of going to the game. I got to catch the games when there's only 1 game on or something like that. But that Bulls game is going to be good. Like I said, I'm about to go over all 12 of the games on TikTok. We're going to do it every Wednesday on TikTok. We're going to give you some props, go over the games. Since it's a big slate on these Wednesdays, it's a lot of action I can give you all without giving the actual plays that I've given my clients. So I can still give you some of my opinions, even though they're not going to be the actual plays that the clients get. It's still enough games where I can still give you some valuable advice on some of these games. So we're going to head over to TikTok now. And yeah, so I'm going live literally. As soon as I get off of here, I'm about to start up TikTok live, and we're going to go live on that. If you want today's plays or you want 30-day pro group, we got it at a discounted rate to start the season. 30 days, almost half the price of what the normal price would be. College basketball around the corner. NFL, we locked in, and it's time to make some fucking money. It's the best time of the year to get up with us. I don't bet baseball. I don't give a fuck about baseball, but I can talk to you with great detail about some damn basketball. So here we go.